Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we are accompanied by three special guests, Aminin, Razin and Is. And today, we'll be talking about some things that basically unavoidable, which is laptop, phone, tablet, you name it. When does this actually become use and more than just use, which is a full-blown addiction? Today is, be honest, how many times that you actually check your phone in a day?
Just too much. I can't even count anymore. Honestly, I think I check it without even noticing. Like, my phone is basically an extra limb at this point.
Yeah, I have tried so many ways. Like, I always keep my phone in another room to to put it far away from me. But I literally feel anxious. Like, what if the world will happen if without phone?
Exactly, that's the point. We take phone and gadget for granted, but actually, they are shaping how we think, how we behave, and interact. From a psychological perspective, why do you think that phone is so hard to put down?
Well, to think of the brain like a little reward. Every time you get a like, a comment, a message, or even a short funny video, your brain release a dopamine, the feel good, the feeling, chemical. For young people, self-control is still developing. Even old people, they are still addicted to the gadget. So it's easier to get hooked.
Yes, that's true. That's explain why I say just one more video. At least 10 times before bed. You know? Yeah.
Let's talk about day-to-day life. Why do you think about gadget affecting your daily life?
Alright, honestly, I wake up, check my phone, scroll a bit in the bed, then I tell myself, okay, time to get it ready. But I don't know, somehow I still scrolling while brushing my teeth. Yeah, that's the reason I can't leave my phone. Yes.
Yo, it is actually same goes to me is because every time I want to have a breakfast or lunch or dinner, even in a restaurant, I want to scrolling down TikTok or find something to watch on the gadget.
That's a classic gadget dependence. It start small, checking notification, but gradually it take over your routines, activities. You know, every time you eat, oh, before I eat, I have to find something to watch. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to brush my teeth. Oh, I need to watch something while I brushing my teeth. Bah, bah.
Yo, that happens to you as well? Then it's not a small habit then. Does it affect your university or homework or anything?
Yes, definitely. I plan to do homework for an hour. Then, boom! I just open YouTube or TikTok. Then, suddenly, it's already 3 hours later. And I barely does anything else. But just scrolling the TikTok. Yeah.
Yep, multitasking kill our focus. People think they are productive. They think our brain function like a CPU of a computer. But this is actually our brain can't split attention effectively.
Okay, let's get into emotion. When do you personally reach for the gadget the most?
Alright, for me personally, when I feel stressed, boring, and loneliness. Basically, anytime I don't feel like thinking about my problem when I open my gadget.
Exactly. Gadgets are often emotional crutches. They make you feel better temporarily, but the stress is still there, or the boredom is still there when you put your device or gadgets down.
And social pressure doesn't help us. And social pressure doesn't help us when we are seeing everyone is posting their everyday life, like they are traveling, a perfect result of their academic achievement. So it is hard for us to not to compare ourselves with them.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, it's still fake, but it still gets to you. You keep scrolling, hoping to feel better, but it never really works. Yeah.
Ha, that never-ending scroll, classic. We actually call them doom scrolling actually. When we scroll to our phone without actually thinking about your surrounding. That's why when people walking down the street looking at their phone, they actually bump into someone or pole or anything, and sometimes get into an accident. It's about this the effect of social media, of the gadget itself.
Another angle is fear of missing out. You know, the recognized word is FOMO, yeah, in social media, right? Okay. Many youths feel anxious if they are not constantly online. It's not just fun, it's like an obligation.
Yes, it is insane. I caught myself always checking my phone even when during my family dinner to just check what happened in the group, what happened in the social media. But it is actually nothing urgent happen.
And the thing is, when you look back, you're like, why did I even care about it? You know, you just scrolling and yeah, don't even care about your surrounding.
Now we'll be diving into the effect of social media gadget addiction. Talking about the effect, how about you guys' relationship with friends and family? Is it good? Is it bad? What happened to your daily life afterwards?
Alright, it's so weird. Like, you can be in a room full of friends, but everyone is on their phone, are on their phone. We are we are physically together, but mentally apart.
That's called fubbing, phone snubbing. It's weakened empathy and real life social communication skill.
And ironically, you can have hundred of online friends, but you are still feel lonely.
Yo, every time we hang out with friends, we actually 90% looking at our phone and 10% talking to each other, which is very weird nowadays because we are physically together but mentally apart. So, how about university wise? Does it affect your work, your social with friends during university, your group mate, your group project, anything?
Yeah, I've mentioned earlier that multitasking will kill our productivity when we are switching our tasks, when we are doing assignment, we hear to the music when we are studying. It will kill our productivities at the end.
Yeah, same goes to me. I feel like I'm being productive, but when I looking back, nope, it's just wasting my time.
Yeah, about the gadgets addiction, if it's a long term, this will affect your grade, motivation, and the ability to stick with the task. Even I cannot speak for others. Even I, when I'm doing my assignment, oh, I don't know about this topic, and I'm thinking I want to do some studying on my phone. Instead of study, I open my TikTok, scroll down my video. What a waste of time.
Yes, that was a very strong point for Aminin. I totally agree with that. But we can actually improve the effect to prevent the effect if we just know how to use the phone without being so addictive, without being far into the addiction. And now we'll be talking about the mitigation. How do we prevent this from happening in our daily life, but without actually turning off our gadget? Because it's actually kind of important nowadays because everything is digitalized, including our payment method, our schoolwork, and others.
It is an easy step. Start small. Track your screen time and turn off unnecessary notification.
So furthermore, we have to put our phone in another room while studying, or just put it in trash. Just face down doing your job or work. Okay, just like that. You have to focus on what you're doing right now.
Create phone-free moment. It's like when meal time, when you're eating, stop watching or using your gadget. Just focus the food on the food, or during bedtime. Don't scroll your TikTok until I'm too tired, I cannot do this anymore. No, let it just stay still. Even a short period during the days, give up to your phone just for 10 minutes at least.
So another step is you can replace your scrolling with hobby. For example, like if you like to playing football or other exercise, you can go through with it instead of you just scrolling TikTok with no benefit.
Alright, so yeah, boredom is uncomfortable, but it's actually good. Makes you do something creative or think in our way.
Exactly. I need to start in practice all of this step. We should be the master of the tools, not tool of the master.
More than that, parents should be a model healthy habits for their children. You can tell kid to stop scrolling while scrolling yourself. You need to teach them. You need to actions speak louder than word. Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know is it true or not, but yeah, that's how it's work. First of all, start with yourself and then teach your kids. Not teach your kids and kids teach you back.
And other ways is school can teach for digital wellness, not just don't play phone in the class. You can play phone, student can play phone in the class, but in the correct way.
Yeah, I really agree with that. So I think open conversation are the key. Feeling understand is better than strict rule. So for in the other words, so we have to talk each other like our problem. Yeah, do something more beneficial.
So, support plus guidance is better than punishment. Got it. Before we wrap things up, one takeaway from each of you?
As I want to mention that the gadget are not bad, guys. Alright? But the losing control is. So you have to make sure you have to use in the correct way. Okay?
Awareness is the first step. Notice your habit, then change them. Don't just let it be, and please change it. Be better. Be better, bro.
So for me, that gadget should support your life, not replace it. So balance matters than the perfection.
Perfect. Gadget addiction is real and serious but manageable. Small changes can actually give a huge difference. So, after this episode, maybe you can put down your phone and actually reduce the screen time and actually look around. So, thanks for listening to our podcast and hope to see you in the next time.